It's hot and wet.
Hot and wet, thank you very much. There we are. The RYA mug.
Plastic as well.
Plastic, yeah. It's going to be hot then. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a bit hot, yeah. It is very definitely hot and wet. I came to the south coast to test a Welsford's camp dinghy, but unfortunately it had been rather neglected in its latter years in its previous ownership, and we spent all day on Friday working on it, trying to make it ready to go out sailing on the Saturday in forecast strong winds, and we failed. So I'm afraid the scamp test is going to have to wait until a future video.
Trying how to make a hole in the leather. The reason, so even though we've done a careful measurement and everything,
yeah,
what we don't know when we're on the leather is whether we're in the middle of the boom.
Having failed on Saturday to take out the scamp, fortunately, this weekend we do have a plan B, which is this. And what we're doing is one of the RYA dinghy cruises. What are they called?
Dinghy Cruising Trails.
Dinghy Trails. Dinghy Trails, they're called. Yes, they have there's a website, you go on it, there's lots of dinghy trails you can do. And this is one of them. So you set out from Lymington, which is just behind us, where we set out this morning. And we're going across to the Isle of Wight, which is in front of us, over there, to Newtown River. Long-time viewers of this channel will know I've come out in this boat before. And I said, this, I think, you know, is a good modern dinghy that can be used for cruising. And everyone said, where do you put the cruising gear in that boat? Because it's all clean and designed for water to wash in and wash out and all that sort of thing like modern dinghies are. But there are actually lots of lockers as well. But of course last time we didn't go out with any cruising gear. Well, this time we have brought the tent with us, so we believe it will work, don't we?
I have used it. I haven't slept in it yet. I haven't been that brave. And I think, like most things, when you design something for your first time, I put it on and I went, oh, brilliant. Oh, I wouldn't do that next time. So, you know, it's not perfect.
Although RS are, of course, mainstream manufacturers of dinghies, they are not yet providing a cruising dinghy with all the setup that you can just go in and buy off the shelf.
The hill, definitely some rain in there, isn't there?
This is Jake pulling in a reef. That was speedy. There you go.
It is windy actually.
It is quite windy.
Whoops.
We were
Sorry, that's my bad steering.
We were expecting a sort of light wind. Just approaching the entrance to Newtown River now. In the modern world, you can navigate on your mobile phone. We are doing about 5 knots through the water, and we've got a 2-knot tide, fair tide with us, because you can find out the tidal stream as well. We're using navionics.
rudder's undone itself. On the mud. Still on the mud.
As we reached the entrance of the new town river, it began lightly to rain, but we also found that we had entered a nearly silent space where all we could hear was the noise of the birds and the wind blowing across the salt marshes. First time I came here was when I had my little tideway, and we set off from, and we may have set off from Keyhaven actually, but we certainly came this way. We came east down the Solent, and we just ran out of tide off the entrance. I can remember the tide really changed, the current really changes fast, and it was a real struggle to get in round the corner. See, with this we've just gone whoosh. Now I'm back steering again. There we are.
And it looks great. Bit of sun breaking through the clouds, blue skies.
Jake transfers the halyard to the end of the boom so that he can raise it up to use it to support the tent cover. So there we are with the tent up. The advantage of buying a modern class dinghy from a mainstream manufacturer is that everything ends up being properly set up and properly tested, so you don't have the problems we had with the second-hand scamp. The problem is, of course, that once you start using it for something unusual, like camping aboard, you have to make lots of adaptations. Oh, it's a jet boil.
That's a jet boil.
Oh, these get hugely adulatory reviews. What's that? Oh, that's the coffee.
Coffee. Yeah. Well, this is terribly bad for you, and this is pretending to be good for you.
I'll have the one that's terribly bad for you.
Oh, well, there you go.
Mm. 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 Oh, oh. Mm. Oh, that's very, it's sort of, it's caramely, chocolatey, sort
Nutty.
of nutty.
Like a hazelnut.
Very strange.
Mm. It's Nutella, Roger.
It's Nutella. It obviously involves nuts.
14-year-old viewers will be screaming at you.
It's Nutella. Yeah,
Nutella,
I think it's the first time I've had a
It's
Nutella.
what everyone has on toast, obviously.
Oh, the Nutella spread.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, so it's the Nutella spread in a biscuit.
In a biscuit.
Oh, of course it is.
Certainly something like that.
Oh, well, half of France, they have it for breakfast. Yeah, French children, it's what they have for breakfast.
Well, there you go.
I'm not really, there we are. I'm not really a Nutella. I have Marmite for breakfast. In my experience, bacon cooks faster if the stove's on.
Yes.
But
I've heard that.
Jake put down 2 sheets of plywood to protect the hull from the heat of the gas stove. I'm slicing them up.
Some.
There we are. Slicing another muffin.
anchor in.
Very good.
Might cause us to certainly head off in this direction.
Oh well, I'll turn us a bit that way anyway.
Here we go.
It is one of the nicest places on the sole of this, actually, isn't it? It's very nice.
Oh, Newtown Creek, yeah. It's one of the more wilderness areas.
Yeah. So I think it's the North Cardinal as you come in and you're meant to go past it and then go round it, I think.
I think it's a split channel marker.
Oh.
Because you've got the two channels here.
Right, in which case you're probably meant to go around that side.
Yeah, I don't think it matters, it's quite tight.
Nice.
Yeah, but I think because...
Right. Yes, it is. It's the middle. It's acting as a middle channel.
Yeah, otherwise you'll end up with a green and a red next to each other, the wrong way around.
Yeah.
Do this here.
So come back a bit faster than I sort of anticipated.
Yeah.
Walk with me. Let's leave the past behind. Walk with me. Down the road, there's sunshine and light. Say you'll go, don't make me wait. There's no need to hesitate. Let's make footprints in the sand. Let's make miracles come from the hand. Let's find something new. Let's make footprints in the sand. Let's make miracles come from the hand. Let's find something new. Me and you.
Come on with two strong men, prime of life.